The story starts and we see a girl named Lena who is just walking on the beach. She is trapped in a lot of problems. Lena is 30 years old. Lena is a doctor and gynecologist. She is doing her work. She is very good. All her patients are very happy with her. All the people talk only positive about her. But Lena's life is very monotone. She remains busy in so many things, from work to home and from home to work. Lena is married and her husband's name is Sergey. Sergey is a stage actor and he is mostly busy in his work. Both of them meet at night but still they do not talk much between them. Lena talks to Sergey about his work. Neither does Sergey ask Lena about her work. Neither is there much love between them nor do they quarrel. They spend their lives in the same routine every day. One day both of them sit and talk. Sergey is very upset. He tells Lena that the new director is troubling me a lot. When he explains the scenes, I don't understand anything. I don't understand how to confront him and tell him that his method is not right. Lena listens to Sergey very carefully and says that don't worry, everything will be fine in some time. You are a good actor. When he sees you performing, his mouth will automatically shut. Sergey also likes this, but as soon as he leaves, a notification comes on his phone. When Lena checks the phone, she finds out that a girl named Katya, who is Sergey's scene partner, has messaged him. After seeing his messages, Lena starts getting suspicious. She keeps thinking about this all night. Early in the morning, when Sergey is leaving, she tells him that I am also going there. I am going to your theater. I will leave you, but Sergey refuses and says that I will go on foot. Saying this, as soon as he goes out, Lena starts looking at him. As soon as she goes on the road, a car stops near Sergey and he sits in the car. Then Lena's suspicion turns into a belief that Sergey is having an affair. She recalls all his past actions and says that for some time Sergey is feeling vindictive and this is happening because he likes some other girl. Now Lena has arrived. She angrily comes to her clinic and asks her boss if she can take leave for 2-3 days. Her boss says yes. Lena goes to work. Today she meets a patient whose her name is Nikki. Nikki tells that they have been trying to have a child for a long time but Nikki is unable to get pregnant. Then Lena starts treating her. As soon as she leaves the clinic, Lena reaches a local club and starts drinking inside. She does it. After some time she comes out and calls Sergey and tells him that she may be late tonight. There is a lot of work in the clinic and Sergey believes her. Then Lena comes inside the club again. While she is drinking, a boy comes to her. This boy is young. Both of them start talking and after the club closes, they go and sit on the beach. Lena is listening to this boy. The boy is trying his best to make Lena laugh and tells him one joke after another. Finally he says that my boat was wrecked but I could not catch it because I was very drunk. Lena laughs at these things. Then this boy slowly starts coming closer to her. Lena stops him and asks if we can go to some private place. Then both of them go to that boy's house and get intimate. Lena stays here the whole night. She is with this boy. She reaches her house early in the morning and sees that Sergey is sleeping. She starts touching him but Sergey refuses and says that I cannot be intimate with you right now. Lena walks away angrily. She goes to the bathroom in the evening. She goes to Sergey's place to see perms. When the scene of Sergey and Katya comes, she watches it very carefully. Both of them are kissing on the stage. Lena's doubt turns into belief that there is an affair going on between these two. As soon as the performance ends, everyone gets busy partying. Lena is standing alone in the corner. She is feeling very left out. After some time, Sergey comes to her and says that if you want, we can leave from here right now. I don't want to stay too long in the party. Lena says you can stay. Today is your big day. You drink alcohol with them and have fun. Sergey says no. Then Katya comes here and says that she is leaving. Lena tells him that we are also leaving. If you want, I can drop you to your house. Katya says no. My cab has arrived. Lena says that when we are leaving, if they are, then what is the need to go in a cab? Then Katya also agrees. All three of them sit in the car. Lena is asking questions one after the other from Katya. After hearing these questions from Katya, Sergey is feeling uncomfortable while Lena drives the car. It is then Sergey who tells her the way to Katya's house and Lena continues to believe what is going on between them. They drop Katya and come back home. As soon as morning comes, Sergey goes back. He comes to his theater group but he doesn't know that Lena is following him. Sergey comes out of his theater group and starts walking with Katya. Roadway and Lena is following him. She keeps looking at him. While watching, she does not realize that her car has met with an accident. Her car now breaks down. Then the garage people take the car away. Lena starts walking on foot. After some time, she realizes that this car is following her. When she stops, she sees that there is a man inside the car. He says to Lena, "Why are you walking on foot? If you want, I can drop you. You can go wherever you want." Lena comes and sits with this man. The name of this man in the car is Vadim. As these people move ahead, Vadim slowly starts touching Lena and Lena also does not stop him. After a time, both of them come very close, then Vadim stops the car. And after going to the beach, both of them start getting intimate but in between the police come and stop them. As soon as Vadim sees the policeman, he runs away but Lena is unable to run away. The policeman catch her but he does not take her to the police station. They give her a warning and say that after some time a ticket notice will come to your house and you will have to pay it. Lena leaves from here. When she reaches home early in the morning, Sergey comes to her but Lena still feels that Sergey is having an affair. She does not talk to him properly. After a while, a fight starts between them. Then Sergey apologizes to Lena and says that he has a holiday next weekend. If you want, we both can go on vacation but Lena refuses and leaves and reaches her clinic. At the clinic she again meets her patient whose name is Nikki. Nikki says that my husband also came with me today. After seeing Nikki's husband, Lena is stunned because he is Vadim. Lena is unable to believe his eyes and comes to another room but Vadim is also following her. After coming inside the room, she meets Lena. He apologizes and starts coming near her. Then Lena refuses but Vadim does not agree. He starts forcing himself like this. Then Lena pushes him out and this thing has shaken Lena from inside. Dia is very upset and she even cries. After the work is over, she comes out and starts waiting for the cab. Then her boss comes down, whose name is Ivan. He says to Lena, "Can I drop you somewhere?" Lena. She also agrees and comes and sits in his car but she does not go to her house. She tells Ivan to take me to Katya's house. When they come in front of Katya's house, Lena sees that Sergey is taking her furniture. After seeing this thing, his suspicion turns into belief. They come to Ivan's house. Ivan asks what is going on, then Lena tells him the whole thing. He says that we should talk to Sergey, ask him. Lena says what will happen from this? Has anyone confessed to this till date? If I ask him, he will say no, and what he is doing openly now, he will start doing that thing secretly. Ivan and he become silent after listening to the conversation. Then Lena says that you two were divorced, your wife also cheated on you. After all, how did you come to know about it? Ivan says that I had also spied on her, but as soon as when I found out, I asked her and she accepted the things. Lena says, how did you feel when you found out? Ivan says, I felt very bad that she cheated on me, then I also cheated on her by saying these things. After this, both of them start coming closer to each other and Ivan tries to kiss Lena, but Lena refuses and leaves from here. The next day he and Sergey are going to the beach. When on the way Lena's phone rings. When she checks her phone, she comes to know that Vadim has sent her nude photos. She immediately hides the phone. Then both of them go and sit together in the middle while talking. Lena asks Sergey that have you? Why marry me? Sergey says because I love you. Lena keeps asking questions one after the other. Sergey says what has happened to you? I have been noticing you for some time. Looking at you it seems that you don't love me at all. Lena says that I also feel the same. I have been noticing this thing for a long time. Lena says that you don't even want to come near me anymore. Sergey says that because I was tired. And whenever I want to be intimate with you, I want to do it with all my strength so that you feel good. But after seeing you for some time, it seems that you do not want to come near me. These people complain like this one after the other. Then Lena says that I know you are having an affair. Sergey asks have you gone mad? How can you even think such things? Lena tells everything that when I was asking you to leave me, he refused, but after going on the road, you both sat in a car. Sergey says that it was my friend's car. He met me after a long time, so I sat in his car. Then Lena asks what is going on between Kate and you. I have seen the messages of both of you. Sergey says that when two people work together, they message like this. You also work jokingly. Your partner in your clinic would not talk seriously to you either. He would also be saying such funny things, and if there was something going on between me and Katya, I would have put a lock on my phone which you would not have been able to open. My phone still does not have a lock. I did not want to hide anything from you about these things. After listening to this, Lena realizes that she was wrong and has unknowingly made huge mistakes. She starts crying. Then Sergey hugs her and says that nothing happened. You just misunderstood. Everything is fine. Both of them come home. After coming home, Sergey goes out. Then Lena first blocks Vadim. Next day, a notice comes to his house that he has to pay a fine. Lena hides that notice at night. Sergey calls her and says that both of them will have dinner at home. He wants Lena to cook dinner for him. Then Lena goes out to buy groceries, but when she returns she realizes that she has forgotten the keys inside the house. She starts thinking what to do. The first option she has is to call Sergey and call him, but she does not do that and goes to a bar to drink alcohol so that when Sergey comes home, she too will return home. When she comes, she keeps drinking all the time. When Sergey comes home, she comes back. Sergey gets angry when he sees Nina that she is drunk. He comes inside and tries to cook food, but Lena doesn't do anything. When that doesn't work, Sergey himself starts cooking. Next day, when Lena is taking a bath, Sergey goes to her and after a long time, both of them become intimate for the first time. Now slowly everything is getting better. Lena leaves. She goes to work. As soon as she enters the clinic, she finds out that one of her clients has refused to come to her. She has cancelled all the appointments and that client is Nikki. Lena starts coming upstairs and then she sees Nikki in front of her. Nikki shouts at Lena and says, why did you do this to me? I was your patient and you destroyed my house. I left the team only because of you. I sought his messages to see how he sends you messages. I didn't feel even a little ashamed. My house was destroyed. You were my doctor. Didn't you know what my condition was? I was thinking of having a child so that my family could be complete, but now that can never happen, says Lena. That it is your husband's fault. He probably does not love you. That is why he came after me. After hearing these things, Nikki slaps him and says that now I will ruin your life. You have ruined mine. Now I will eat your career. Now Lena comes out crying and reaches her house at night. Then she sees that Sergey is lying drunk. He has a speaker in his hand and he is dancing. After seeing Lena, she asks him to dance too. He says but Lena doesn't dance. Then he takes her phone and says, why is your phone locked? Are you hiding something from me? Then Lena doesn't say anything. He gives her back the phone and while dancing, asks Lena to wake up. When he tries, Lena says move away from me. You are very drunk. Sergey asks, were you also drunk when you slept with your patient's husband? Lena understands that Sergey knows everything. She sits down. Sergey also sits down with her and says what has happened to you? How can you do such a thing? Lena says I am telling you the whole thing. I know this will not change anything and what I have done will not be right from wrong, but still I want to tell you the whole truth. I thought that you and Katya were having an affair. This thing started eating me from inside. I thought that I will punish you. I will cheat on you and this will be the biggest punishment for you. I saw you and Katya together. At that time my car met with an accident. When the car went to the garage, I left from there and on the way I met Vadim, whom I don't even know. Who was he? I didn't even know that he was Nikki's husband. I thought he was just walking on the road. He is a stranger. Sergey asks, do you love Vadim? Lena says no at all. I knew it too. I didn't know who he was and after that I didn't even want to see his face. Sarg says, and what happened with the other people? In the meantime you must have met other people besides Adam. I came to know that you were on leave for a long time. After hearing all these things, Lena starts getting disappointed and slowly comes closer to convince Sargi, but Sargi says don't even touch me and after saying this he starts leaving. She pleads in front of him but he does not agree. He tells Lena to get out of his house. Now we both cannot live together. Lena leaves from here and goes to her clinic. She sleeps here the whole night. She meets him early in the morning. She tells Ivan that she has to resign. Ivan asks what happened. Then Lena tells him the whole story, that I was feeling that Sarki was having an affair. Meanwhile, a man came close to me. That man, it was none other than Vadim, Nikki's husband. Nikki is my patient. Nikki came to know that I have done wrong to my patient, so now I do not want to stay in this clinic. After hearing these things, Ivan says, are you Vadim? Nikki says no, he was just a passing man. I didn't even know he was Nikki's husband. Ivan says you don't need to resign. You can still stay here. You are a good doctor. This mistake has been committed by you only unknowingly, but Lena says that no, I should be punished for this mistake. I do not deserve to stay here. After saying this, she places her resignation letter on the table. Just then Sergey comes here and tells Lena. He says that I need to talk to you. Both of them come out to the beach. After some time, both of them hug each other and start crying. They keep crying like this for a long time. Sergey has thought about this the whole night. He feels that somewhere it is his fault that Lena did this. Both of them forgive each other and start going back home, but after some time, Sergey's mind gets disturbed again and he tells Lena that, do you remember Vadim when you were intimate with me? After hearing these things, Lena could not understand what answer she should give. She thought that everything was fine, but Sergey kept asking questions one after the other. This thought is not going to come out of her mind. Then Nina increases the volume of the music and time starts passing like this. After some time, we see Lena alone in the metro. She is sitting on the seat, looking at her like this. It seems that she is separated from Sergey because Sergey never forgets the thing. It was better for them to separate, otherwise there would have been fights between them every day. Then with this film ends here. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.